I wanted to address a little bit the whole Ebola situation. If you notice, there's always something going on. If it's not Ebola, it's swine flu, there's a war, terrorism, the economy, unemployment. I mean, that's the way the world's been since it started. When's the last time that you turned on the news and they were saying that everything is great, that there are no problems, that everything is better than ever? We have more technology than ever before in the history of civilization, that we have more wealth and more food, and we have more ways of getting water and energy. When's the last time you heard that? Because that's really what's going on. We have evolved. We are better as human beings. We are getting better and better. We have a lot of work to do, but we are not bad. But in the news, all you hear about is crime, and someone killed this person, someone killed that other person. And then race comes into the mix because now someone robbed somebody and that person is at 5'10" Latino. And then they show you a sketch of some Latino guy with a mustache. Could be anybody. So now everyone is afraid of that guy. Could be anybody. I think the news, media, all of that, they're part of a bigger network of fear because that's what we like to watch. We like to watch the accident. We get bored when we're driving down the street and we just see cars passing by. But let there be an accident, I bet you everybody's looking because that's interesting to us. So that's what they feed us. They feed us that accident. They feed us that crime. They feed us that Ebola. They feed us that terrorism. They feed us that keeps us engaged. Because if they were talking about everything is nice, everything is great, we're having a great time, no one wants to watch that. And that's why usually you hear comedians talking about how bad their love life is, how broke they are, how their life is terrible. Because no one wants to hear a comedian say, hey, I'm living a great life, I'm rich, I have a great relationship. That's not funny. Now, if you're broke and your girlfriend just left you, and that's funny. See, that's the way the world works. So the news is the same way. They're comedians of today. You know, they're telling you, 10 people got killed. Now you're listening. Or 10 ways that you're going to die tomorrow. Now you're listening. But if they tell you, hey, don't worry about life. Life is great. You have nothing to worry about. They're not going to tell you that because you don't want to watch that. But I'm telling you, life is great. There's nothing to worry about. Ebola's here. Maybe you'll get it. Maybe you won't. Who cares? I mean, that's the way life is. Something's going to get you, whether it's Ebola or something else. I mean, you're bound to go sometime. So you might as well not worry about it. You might as well just keep being productive, being the best you can be. And you can see how this is going to become part of history, just like a bunch of diseases, even before you probably were born, were around. And those diseases have come, they've gone. There's nothing to worry about Ebola. Now, one thing I do believe about Ebola is that you can catch it through air, through breathing it, because it makes sense that a disease that causes cough and sneezing and all these other symptoms, it has to be airborne. So all I gotta say is, don't worry about Ebola. You live your life. Something's gonna get you sooner or later. Might as well be later, and might as well enjoy the time you have until that happens.